All right, Islam live.
Islam.
The sharing going. Yeah, Islam try.
Islam try what he do. Let your boy a hot second. Thing all over the place. For y'all that don't know what Furqan is, that means the discrimination. That's Arabic.
Yeah, Islam. There we go.
Yes, they know.
All right, Islam, listen.
Islam. Okay, so if you looking to make fiat, this probably not the live for you. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. You know, some Moors watch us for what they can learn commercially. Some Moors watch us for what they can learn for the literature. Some Moors watch us just to see us, wild out sometime, get the root. Right now, we making a correction. We make corrections, We evolve and we're not going to be, we're not the Moors that, we're not saying we can't be wrong. We've been wrong before and we make corrections. That's how I got to Moor by making corrections, fixing contracts. There's a lot of information coming to this Moorish movement. So as you read over the information, your eyes is gonna start seeing stuff that you read before you don't remember seeing. And now, I'm going over all type of information that I've went over, and I'm reading it over at a higher degree than what I previously was when I read it. So now I'm seeing extra stuff. And then we got life to put context to the color. I'm like, now I understand. This is why only the half has been told. Because only the half can be told until you experience and then, you know what I'm saying, declare what the other half is your damn self.
Right. Yeah, I understand.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So we're gonna start with the Clock of Destiny 2. We're gonna start with that first. The second Clock of Destiny. Because I've been on here saying Zodiac Constitution. I've been on here saying Clock of Destiny go with that. And now I'm starting to see what people who read this might not understand where I'm coming from now. Because one of our things is balance. You know what I'm saying? Positive and negative. Hey, what happened if you add 1 with a -1? What you get?
If you add 1 and -1,
yes,
0.
So you saying they the opposite of each other? They are polarizing.
Right. Yeah. That's where you get into the positive and negative. That's the opposite end of the slide.
So 0 is the dividing point.
Right.
On this side of 0, we got negative.
Right.
On this side of 0, we got positive.
Absolutely.
We got a duality.
Right.
Okay. So is -0 wrong or is +0 wrong? Which one? Which one is right and which one is wrong?
It depends on the application. You can't really, depends on what you're doing.
It depends on which side of 0 you on, right?
Right, right.
If I'm on -1 side of 0, then it's the rules of the negative. If I'm on the positive side, of the zero is the rules of the positive.
Yep.
This is what we mean by yin yang. I'm not saying the clock of destiny wrong for that side. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I'm not, and I definitely ain't saying Noble Drew Ali literature wrong. So it's a yin yang, but you know, everybody can't read the holy breath. That's a gift from Allah. It tell you in the Holy Quran, Circle 7, when it's talking about understanding, being the knowledge of the lower self, it then tell you about wisdom being coming straight from Allah. See, it's the difference between wisdom and understanding. It's the difference between law and master. People don't want to, you know what I'm saying, accept it though. Even though we're going to say ourself law and master. We're going to say yin yang all day. We're going to say I, 9. We're going to say self 1, which is a yin yang. Because it's only 10 spheres in the tree of life. Everything that equals 10 is a yin yang. We saying ourself, then we saying law master, which is another yin yang. I just showed y'all. Understanding versus wisdom. Law master. So we got Masonry Moors and we got Noble Drew Ali Moors. That's basically what it comes down to. Masonic Moors and Noble Drew religious Moors.
Mm-hmm.
And they argue this point, Masons ain't bad. Mason just mean my son. You know, this is that and the other.
Right.
And then the religion arguing this point, religion ain't bad. Religion just explaining. It just mean this. And you trying to say the same thing that they saying over here.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? The conflict is people act like they don't know where the foundation at. We know where the foundation at. It's more science. See, this is where when you want to talk about the Patriots, we talking about the Matrix and the Patriots now. We talking about the origin and we talking about the son of the origin. That's saying they do the same thing.
Mm-hmm.
One is for this, one is for this. One is the knowledge of the gods, one is the knowledge from out of the halls of men, like it's saying in Circle 7. We can go to page 19 of the Clock of Destiny, the second Clock of Destiny.
Okay.
And I want to go to the bottom of the page. Yeah, like I say, y'all not finna learn about forms and processes on this one.
Almost.
Yeah, the bottom right.
Mm-hmm. Almost.
Mm-hmm. So good.
All right, wherever you want.
So you going too fast. You passed.
Hey, hang on. We're almost there. Hang tight. When it's blown up like this, is it be a little extra work. And
the Moorish Nation part.
Okay, gotcha.
The Star Spangled Banner. It's all at the bottom. You can see the 19 on the page.
Right. No, I'm in the blown up version, the blown up part, so I can't see it. Like I'm on the page. I got what you're saying. What say you said? Statue what?
The little Moorish Nation part. That
Gotcha.
little paragraph there.
We right here.
Yeah.
Oh,
the Moorish Nation. Latin surnames. Bay and L. These surnames are the Moorish descendants of America without legal due process. Your Moorish nationality and name, Bay and L, comprise your birthrights. We will change you from being a USA Negro slave to a respected citizen. Bay means Lord of the earth. meaning subdue the earth and make it yield all of the necessities of living. Hold up. Of livelihood. Thus the earth obeys. Islam means I am the great. I am, namely, you and me, woman and sons. El means the center of wisdom or gravity, the law of attraction, and the power of the human mind. Education. Allah means Moorish woman. Astaghfirullah. This is what you call shirk.
Mm-hmm.
This is what you call shirk. This is what you call putting partners with Allah. You know, we don't think Allah is a man with a nut sack up there clapping his hands like, yeah, color doodle, while he cracking open a 40 and rolling up a blunt.
Right. It's slapping the ankle on that.
Right. While y'all thinking we think Allah's the big homie, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
You know, Allah, I'm talking about, bro. Number 3, Allah means the stuff Allah. I ain't gonna say it no more. The Moorish woman. Now, if you want to go arm, leg, arm, head, say that. If you want to say on the physical plane, everything got to come through the Stargate. Okay. But we know one thing. We know everybody got a spirit man that connect to a self, which meaning they haven't created they self, which means they not the one, unless they one with the self.
Mm-hmm.
But it's only the oneness of Allah, because it was here before everything else was here. And so unless you finna say that oneness, that was a woman, because now they're trying to equate Allah with a physical body woman. When Allah, you read Moorish literature, Noble Ali say Father God Allah. He give you the balance.
Mm-hmm.
Because he say Father God Allah, the beneficent, the merciful, the divine feminine.
Mm-hmm.
Father God Allah, the divine feminine. It's a balance. This is everything in reverse. And we're going to get to more. And like I say, I don't know, maybe I didn't read this far enough into it at first. You know, this is not, you know, all this not in the first clock of destiny like this. Some stuff is hinted at. And then people don't specify what stuff really is, so that's what allows it to go on long enough. Because they see the rejection. If people know this in the door, a lot of people wouldn't, you know, or they would come in looking at it the right way. Now watch this. It gets deeper. 4, Al-Quran means the chronological record of the Moorish nation. Namely the science of the 12 signs of the zodiac, the universal law and constitution. Geometry, the square and angle of 90 degrees. Now, I'm not in total disagreement with that, because of, you know, it's some truth to that, and that's not saying the Holy Quran. Things are what they are. It's such thing as Quran. Everybody got a Quran, which should be recited. So we got some major differences. For one, when you come into the Masonic part of it, Allah is the woman, which is Astaghfirullah. That ain't gonna fly. I'm not even finna honor that. Like I ain't honoring that. You can arm like acronym or something, but I can go to the definition in the Arabic dictionary. It's gonna tell you it's a proper name. You can't give it to nobody else. It's a proper noun. You can't apply it to nobody else. You can't. People can't talk about etymology and then lose all of the forms of speech and what the, you know, pick what they want. We're going to also go in here and show you what they call in Arabic Latin. They're going to show you Arabic script and call it Latin. Now, let me go down a little bit. Okay, yeah, we're gonna have to travel. Hold up. Go to around page 40.
Okay. All right. Tell me what you're looking for.
Really, it's the bottom of page 39 and then the top of page 40. Remember that Cain and Abel part?
Yeah. Uh-huh.
So it's the bottom of page 39, just like it was the other page.
Right. There we go. All right, here you go. A little bit so we don't flip past again. And it looks like they kicked him out, so let me get him back in real quick.
And your
All right,
birthright,
you
your
back.
divine birthrights. And
We
be
missed
yourself.
you blacked out on the spot. So you back now.
Islam.
Okay.
So we reading this part. And after y'all see this little presentation, y'all gonna be able to see why the differences are what they are between certain groups. Certain people saying religion, certain people saying masonry, and then you got the balance. So we down at this part, it says religious mystery, namely. You see this? Now in the beginning of this, he even say that he's hypocritical because he's going against all religion, even Islamism, his own religion. That's what show you that he's using it as a yin yang. He throwing out for this principle. He throwing out all religion when he come over here. I'm not even being biased towards mine. That's what he's trying to say. Religious mystery, namely Islamism, Judaism, or Catholicism. The above mentioned religious isms, superstitions are founded upon the negative south pole, cathode, from which were derived the terms Catholic and the church, temple, and mosque system of mystic God, prophet, superstition, religious worship, and sultanate, priesthood, dictatorship, and humane mental slavery. Religious denomination is human hatred, fear, segregation, and ignorance. We can go down. Crime, war, bloodshed, and human and property destruction as a result of negative culture, contrary to unity, peace, justice, truth, and economic and social progress. The teachers and followers of all religions are referred to in Bible mystery as the children of Abel and Seth, meaning priesthood, sultanate, dictatorship, king and queens, or the royal family. So they call the priesthood a dictatorship because they, whatever. Holy Quran Circle 7 say every man a priest unto himself. I'm showing you everything is yin yang. This is why I brought up the example of 1 minus 1. And I said, which one is right? So we know who the children of the light are. The religious teachers, the children of Abel are the religious teachers, according to them. People who use religion are the children of Abel to them. Cain, the children of the light, the women and sons who rebelled against the negative system of Catholicism between 1789 and 1863 North America are referred to as the children of Cain, or the sons and daughters of the light, meaning scientific knowledge of the universal law of the Moorish nation as shown in 12 signs of the zodiac. So they're saying the children of Cain are the children of the light. Those Amazon white sons and daughters of Cain in North America are referred to as the mystic Turks, or the Arabian Nights, or Cain who slew Abel and went to the land of Nod. He met his wife whom he had never seen, yet they both knew each other. Well, Cain's wife is the sixth sign Virgo of the zodiac, the halfway sign of the stomach and earth, 180 degrees east longitude, the North Gate, which culminates in the deep waters of Boston, Massachusetts, USA, and no, or the land of Nod. Geometry is never told a lie. The square and angle of 90 degrees, or the square and compass, which is the universal law of the Moorish nation referred to as Negroes. So they trying to give you the players to the game. The Amazon white sons and daughters of Cain are the according to them, the people of the light, and the religious sons of Abel are, I guess, the people of the dark. And then they God is geometry. Geometry is never told a lie. Key of civilization. Geometry is the universal law of perfection, the science of the cultured Moors, which has always will be in the hands of the kinky-haired Moors of North America. Thus, the Moorish nation of North America, referred to as Negroes, cannot be destroyed. The cycle of global war generated by Catholic priesthood dictatorship behind closed doors will redeem the Moorish nation of North America during Global War III. The sons and daughters of Cain, white, referred to as Masons and Eastern Stars, are the ones who have protected the Moorish key of civilization of the North Gate so as to prevent the sons and daughters of Abel, the religious people, of the negative Catholic or Catholic religious order from ever becoming president and the first lady of the land, even though the powers of the sons and daughters of Abel have made the North Gate very dark, owing to organized priesthood religious dictatorship. So they saying the priesthood did it, which is truth to that, because people is teaching religion without the science.
Yep.
So people out here in darkness, naked. So we can go over to the top part of the next page. The land of Nod is shown in the zodiac. The sixth sign Virgo, 180 degrees is shown in the diagram of the 12 signs of the zodiac. Wait, do I need this part? Which part is what I'm?
Which part are you at? I thought you were going to the other part was like nevertheless, the third, 32nd, 33. I'm gonna make sure.
I lost my section.
Okay.
Nevertheless, the third, 32nd, and 33rd degrees, sons and daughters of Cain. He's the white Masons and Eastern Stars, as well as whatever one of y'all with them, have held their own towards safeguarding the North Gate. As for this act, the sons and daughters of Cain shall rise in unity with the Moorish nation to never fall again. Tubal Cain, 180 degrees, the I am, the great I am, the widowed sons of Nine North America. So they saying that these Caucasian Masons and whatever other Moorish Masons held the information for us to wake us up, even though they've been genociding us. You know what I'm saying? They held the information. You know, all this was a plan. So when we wake up, we can join together and never fall again. It sounds like an insurance plan for when we wake up.
Yeah.
That's what it sounds like, bro. Now look down here. You got Arabic script, and they talking about some Latin or Arabic. What you mean Latin or Arabic? I ain't right. What? Show me what Latin book got this in?
Right.
I see ba ta ta. That's what I see. That's Arabic. Do you see everything in reverse? It ain't a lot. It's a woman. It ain't the religion of Islam. It's our self-law master.
Right.
Without even knowing what it means. Without even knowing that's the combating of the Holy Quran and Mecca. The I in itself, the law and the master. It's both. It ain't one or the other. It's both. Without this garbage in between. Because we ain't committing shirk over here. We ain't calling no woman a lot. We ain't calling no man a lie, for that matter. For whoever thinks it's the other way. We don't worship no man over here. We damn for sure ain't worshiping no man over here. See, we ain't no slaves, but we for damn sure. It ain't finna be another hard leg over here calling shots.
This long.
Let me see. Is it any more? Do I even got to get into this? Because I basically proved my point. I can go towards the beginning and prove another point. When he's saying that you got to throw out all religion, even Islamism. So this is the negative. This is the -1. This is the 9. They ain't got to say -1. We got something for this. This is the science of the number 9. They tell you right straight up. This is why you keep seeing it in here. The opposite of that is the 1. So I told you about the I self. I is the 9, the 9th letter.
Yep.
Self is the 1. Your true self, true identity. Not based off the 8, based off the 0. So it's a duality. This is what we mean when we say it's a duality to the duality. This is what we mean when we say it's a high road and a low road. Both of them got a duality. So you can be thinking you picking from good and right and wrong all you want. You picking from the wrong road. Your answer wrong anyway. That's like this. That's like me telling you how I feel, right? That's the circle, right? I'm coming from the 360 of the circle, and then you come telling me out of the square, you trying to explain the science of how I feel being wrong.
Right.
No, you can't feel like that because you know, if you would have did this, I don't care what you're talking about. I'm ready to get him right now. No, that don't mean that because, and I'm going out the door while you still in the talk. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You can't bring the square to the circle. If I'm teaching the class, 2 + 2 = 4, you can't tell me how you feel about that, and that's gonna change the answer. You cannot bring your circle to the square. Don't tell me how you feel when I'm dealing with this circle, with the square, with this 360 over here. I don't care how you feel. See, I ain't neither one. I'm both. I can add and subtract. I can walk and chew bubblegum. So you got mores on both sides of 0 of the self. You know what I'm saying? Not knowing what it is, not knowing who they is, don't even know who Allah is. Some of these people been doing this their whole life. Don't even know who Allah is. Think Allah is the woman. Now, where she come from? Since we know everything and everything is science and this is that and the other, where she come from? See, it's gonna come to a point to where you don't know. It's gonna come to a point to where your science religion, because you don't know. Now you guesstimate. Well, if the MC put the squared and all that's based off of what? How we get here? Right. You're gonna have to go to some religion. Cut it out. Then they want to say spirituality. But you got Naeem Ali, which are principles. What are principles? Principles are the foundation of a doctrine. What's a doctrine? Like a religious doctrine?
Right.
See, Moore's all confused. What Moore's in right now is Moore's is like Madam C.J. Walker, and you know how this we got the Black History Month. I'm the first black to own a restaurant. I'm the first black to do this. That's what Moore's is now. We under the blacks. We thought we was waking them up. I get to the point where I'm telling blacks and they already know, like, I don't want to hear that. What you got? You got something? Okay, bye. Get your bum ass up out of here. They ain't trying to hear that. Moore's up under the black. Moore's don't know how to do a contract. Talking about somebody need to read a book. We talk about the blacks like they don't know nothing all the time. They laughing while they controlling the state, running for office. All day. They running for office, giving the grants over here, making new laws to lock your Moorish ass up. When you try and do this, go look at the governor of Florida. Just enhanced the anti-rioting bill. Now take your ass out there and ride now. Y'all lucky they said guilty. Because if they said not guilty, y'all have been out here acting a damn fool, and it'd have been open season. These Caucasians saving y'all ass, and y'all talking crazy. Y'all better watch the news. It's white evangelicals, 40% saying they ain't finna get that shot. They don't care about y'all. They'll take you and lock you up. They showed you. You ain't got no rights. Ain't nobody getting no Moors out. Ain't nobody saving no Moors. I'm busting bubbles every day. People calling me. Yeah. I heard you. No, look. It ain't that. Don't let nobody lie on me.
Yeah.
Ain't no more locked up. That's what I'm talking about.
All day.
I ain't finna send you off. I ain't finna say the dream. I'm finna tell you yin yang. That's what I'm gonna tell you. Yin yang. Up, down. Left, right. That's what I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna tell you, Zodiac Constitution, read Clock of Destiny, but no, put your foundation in Noble Drew Ali. That's what you do. Go get you a foundation. Stop letting people spin you like a top. All the stuff in English, and they got dictionaries. All of it can be looked up and verified. More's in a position to where you finna be in a position of where other Moors gonna have to put a gun in your face until you get the F on. Get your bum, lazy, wait till the last minute. I'm talking about irresponsible ass body. You got kids and you gambling on somebody's word, thinking somebody gonna save you. This what Moors don't understand. It's people connected to people like me. So when you put yourself in either you gonna save me or I'm gonna die situation, your ass is gonna die. Because they not gonna die for you. Because you jagged off. Everybody that did the right way, they not finna be sacrificed for you. I don't care if it's 8 people. I don't care if it's 8 people in the tribe, and I gave them I done gave them my trust. I done accepted the burden. It's gonna get carried out.
I wouldn't give a fuck if it was 3.
It is what it is.
2 in the pigeon.
All y'all Wazirs was like this. Then we can hold people to what they say, and we wouldn't have these problems because your word is your bond. When I signed nationality papers, I signed to the Moorish Empire. I didn't sign to nobody. That's one of the reasons I was never in the street mob growing up. It wasn't because I was scary, because I was doing everything the same stuff. I wasn't into taking orders. I wasn't into doing security and getting crumbs. Yeah, I was a shorty. I tested it out. It wasn't for me. I'm not gonna be your security while you get all the money and I'm holding the thing. And then getting